What up, guys? Matt from Liquid Fungi, Stephanie and Julian from Liquid Fungi, and we have some exciting news. We're going to space. No, I mean like tonight, our mushroom culture is being launched into space on SpaceX SSEP Space Flight 17, and we're going to actually be able to see the launch from where we're at. So we're going to all go outside and check out the launch later. Stephanie's reading through the itinerary document for the experiment on the International Space Station. And she's just going through our parts that we contributed to it.
So it says here that they spoke with Matthew Mazer, one of the founders of Liquid Fungi, and asked how much sample should be used. They provided guidance below with the test tube sample transfer considerations, which the group will follow when getting the sample on agar slant and in the test tube. The test tube sample transfer considerations make the transfer using sterile practices and essentially just use the same practices we use in the lab here. We gave them a procedure listing, experimental materials. We did not give them pretzels. And then, right here, it says, the group is going to use the liquid mushroom spawn, which has active mycelium. The group will obtain materials from Liquid Fungi in Holiday, Florida. Oyster mushroom spawn were chosen for nutrition and health reasons and ease of growth in space conditions on the ISS. So essentially, this entire area right here is formulating how we have assisted them.
And this experiment is actually a really cool experiment. Let me explain a little bit about the science behind this. The idea of the experiment is that they are going to take our blue oyster mushroom culture up into space in a test tube. And they're going to start it up there in a test tube. And they're going to be growing it up there. And then they're also... she's hiding. And then they're also going to be growing it down here in the classroom at the same time. So they're both going to inoculate their test tubes both in space on ISS and down here on Earth at the same time. And then they're going to use a chemical called formalin, which is going to put it into stasis. Essentially, they're going to break a capsule inside the test tube, and that is going to it's going to allow them to put the mycelium into stasis, so they can bring it back and compare it with the one on Earth. And so it doesn't actually change or get distorted on the way back. So they're going to be testing the difference between the two of how it grows in space versus how it grows here on Earth. And you look
Mushrooms in space, people.
Mushrooms in space, people. Well, check us out, liquidfungi.com. We're going to be in space tonight, people.